Huge Nintendo Switch 2 news has just dropped. Nintendo has officially announced that Switch 2 pre-orders will begin in the US and Canada on April 24th. That's right, we finally have a date, but there's a major catch, and I'm not just saying this for clickbait. There's a big old asterisk next to this news, and depending how you read into it, it's either a smart corporate hedge or a red flag. Let's start with the price. Nintendo confirmed that the Switch 2 base model will launch at $449.99, and the bundle version that will be packaged with Mario Kart World will still be $499.99. Meanwhile, Mario Kart World physically will still be $80 and Donkey Kong Bonanza will be $70. So all the pricing remains unchanged for now. But here's the kicker, right? They specifically say at launch. These console prices will be this at launch. That's the wording they used. So what does that mean? It means that the door is left open for price hikes down the line. Why mention this will be the price at launch unless you're preparing us for something else? Some bad news. This vague language doesn't just apply to hardware, it applies to the game pricing. And that's how corporations work. At launch, here's a special at launch price. And then later on, probably towards Christmas, we're going to have a price hike, guys. Don't let them fool you on this. And this whole situation of the at-launch pricing has people talking. Is Nintendo quietly laying the groundwork for a $90 video game in the future? People in my comment section were like, oh, well, if you get the bundle, it's cheaper. So I understand why people are complaining that Mario Kart World is $80, because Mario Kart World is bundled with the console. Not every $80 game in the future is going to be bundled with the console. So we're going to be paying upwards of $70, $80, $90 for random first-party Switch games. I don't like that. Now, the real controversy that came out of today is the accessories for the Switch 2, because this is where it starts to feel like we're entering Apple. Like, you buy an Apple phone, I have an iPhone, every little thing is nickel and dime with you. You want to have some kind of mic attached to it, you got to buy a special little adapter for your cord. The Pro controller is jumping up in price to $85 for a controller, guys. A pair of Joy-Cons, $95. $95. With taxes, that's over $100 for a controller set. Let that sink in. To me, this is starting to get a little bit out of my price range here, especially for Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons broke left and right for me with the Switch OG. I went through so many pairs like nothing. I'm not going to drop $100 each time I have to get a new Joy-Con pair. That's out of the question, right? The charging grip, just for the grip that you put the Joy-Cons in, it's $40. The Joy-Con straps are $14.99. The steering wheel set is $24.99. It doesn't even actually, you just put the Joy-Cons in it. It's a piece of plastic that you could 3D print. Want the new dock? That's $120 by itself. The cherry on top, this all-in-one carrying case, is an eye-watering $85. Yeah, for a case that you put all this stuff in. That better come with Wi-Fi, better come with a foot massage, better have a sexy girl come out and call me senpai every time I look at her. Nintendo made a statement claiming that the accessory price changes are due to market conditions. Again, some more buzzwords, some more lingo, and I think that even leaves the door open for more price changes later on in the future across the board. It's hard to justify $100 Joy-Cons, especially when the drift issues that are on the current Joy-Cons will be on the new ones, because they didn't even have the right type of I forgot what the term was, but they even said that they weren't special sticks that prevent Joy-Con drift. And on top of that, the current Joy-Cons, the drift situation had never been resolved. They never fixed it. So they just kind of made a new set of Joy-Cons and didn't even address the old problems. And here's another thing, right? PlayStation and Xbox haven't suddenly spiked the prices of their controllers. You can still get an Xbox Series X controller for the same price. You can still get a DualSense controller for the same price. How come the controllers for the other consoles aren't increasing their price? Why is Nintendo the only one hiking up prices for their new console? What's the excuse here? These items are already probably produced and they're sitting in a warehouse ready to ship, so it's not like they have to manufacture them. It almost seems like they know that since we're going to buy the Switch 2, that they could nickel and dime us. That they literally know that we're going to open our wallets to them, spread our cheeks, and let them go to town. At the end of the day, it feels like Nintendo is taking one step forward with exciting hardware and two steps back with this aggressive pricing. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm still going to get the system, but the accessories, I'm probably just going to get the Pro Controller, and that's it. Maybe the camera eventually. I don't know. I don't like the Piranha Plant thing. I might just go and get a 4K camera on my own and have that off to the side because you could use your own cameras. Spending an extra $300 just to have all the accessories and be fully equipped out of the gate, that's almost a whole other console. That's more than half the price of the Switch 2. That's a big ask out of Nintendo. And there's all these people out there that are bootlicking Nintendo at this point, saying there's too much negativity, so many people complaining. No, this isn't being negative. This is being realistic. This is thinking about the consumer's wallet. Nintendo, what is going on? How far can your dollar actually go with this next gen of Nintendo hardware? Doesn't seem very far. It seems like you have to pay a price and a half just to be able to play the Switch 2 on launch. And even then, that's even if you can even get a pre-order. Who knows how that's going to go, and dealing with scalpers. Literally, like, all this nonsense with pricing and pre-orders being delayed and all this mumbo jumbo has taken all of my hype out of the Nintendo Switch 2 launch. When the Switch OG came out, I was excited. I was there, came out in line. I had that baby pre-ordered. I couldn't get enough of it. I was like, the future's here. Switch 2's coming out, and all I could think about is if I'm going to be able to afford the stinking thing. Am I going to be able to buy the stupid thing? What's going on with the pricing? What's going on with the games? Why are we getting ports of old games from 5 years ago and their premium price when I could buy Cyberpunk on the Xbox for $20 and have DLC on it and still pay less than $40? So now I'm turning my question over to you. Are you still excited for the Switch 2, or are these prices making you reconsider it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's have a real conversation here. And of course, if you're new here, hit that subscription button. Give this video a like, share it, kiss it, caress it. Smash that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. If we still have money in our wallets, because Nintendo is price gouging us. They're literally treating us like crap, and I can't believe what's going on here. At this point, I'm convinced it's not even the tariffs that are causing it. I just think Nintendo's being greedy. They made us wait 8 freaking years for the next console, and now that it's out, they're just doing everything wrong. It's almost like they're purposely trying to sabotage their own launch. Like, are they afraid of launching the Switch 2? What in the world is going on here? And make it make sense, Nintendo. Make this whole situation make sense, because this is disheartening to see. Anyways, I'll see you around.